Hi everyone, my name is Selena Belisle and I am the founder and one of the board approved CE instructors teaching manual lymphatic drainage here at CE Institute. Now we primarily teach CE hours to nursing, massage, and cosmetology licensees, but we also many times have acupuncturists, physical and occupational therapists in our trainings, and more. The trending theme is you should be a licensed healthcare provider to take our training because you need that rudimentary education in precautions, contraindications, pathologies, infectious disease, and more to ensure you do no harm to your client and to yourself. So when practicing manual lymphatic drainage, this is one of the course units we offer in our pre-recorded home study. I've taken out some of the slides that are more detailed that are included in the course that you would need more training for. But this is just a basic understanding to show how important bolstering is to manual lymphatic drainage hands-on work and how we apply bolstering here at the school during this hands-on practice. I use a lot of pillows and bolsters during manual lymphatic drainage. I even have a body pillow that I put pillowcases on both sides of. And I use a lot of towels, rolled towels, hand towels in manual lymphatic drainage too. Some more research that we teach from to create our evidence-based manual lymphatic drainage. This was published about a decade ago, and it's postural drainage, your limb elevation bolstering when evaluating lower limb swelling in women that had bariatric surgery, a gastric sleeve, okay? And they did with the lower limb swelling. They did both just elevation through using bolstering, and they did manual lymphatic drainage. And they said that both of these techniques, just bolstering alone and manual lymphatic drainage, were both effective in reducing swelling and volume reduction. But they did conclude that manual lymphatic drainage provided the best results. It's best to combine the two, to use elevation and bolstering with MLD, and that's what we're going to teach you in your arms and legs extremities practice. I like to get a 30-degree angle from the most proximal area of an extremity to the most distal. So let's say we're working on the leg like you see right here. That ankle and foot should be about 30 degrees higher than the hip itself. We don't need to elevate 90 degrees or 45 degrees. For whatever reason, in the research studies of manual lymphatic drainage, they repeatedly use that 30-degree angle for drainage. And they find good effect with it. It's effective. It's been proven effective in research with these 30-degree angles. So when we're working the arms and legs, whenever one is swollen, we're going to elevate it like this after we finish our pumping and before we start our hands-on manual lymphatic drainage strokes. We're going to bolster. When we're bolstering the arm, your finger should be above the wrist should be above the elbow, and the elbow should be above the shoulder. To bolster the arm, I'm going to place a pillow underneath the arm, and then you see I have a rolled towel underneath the client's fingers to try and get those fingers up and over and above the wrist. One of the things that I see some students do is they put that rolled towel underneath the carpals, and if you're putting that rolled towel underneath the wrist, the fingers will be below the wrist. So when you're doing a rolled towel, make sure it gets underneath the distal finger pads there. That would be your best position. You can do a similar bolstering of the arm. While the client is in pronated position, you would similarly place the pillow underneath the client's arm and then a rolled towel underneath the client's fingernails to try and get those fingers above the wrist. For the legs, you always want the ankle above the knee and the knee above the hip. We want a 30-degree angle down slope from the foot to the hip. This is what my bolstering looks like for leg lymphedema. I have the knee bolster underneath the client's knee. The knee bolster is also underneath the bottom sheet, and that's to help protect the knee bolster from being contaminated. Okay, I'm still probably going to wipe down the knee bolster between clients, even though it never touches the client, because that's just good sanitation. But I have a bottom sheet over the knee bolster, and then I have a body pillow that's inserted almost from the sits. You can start this about halfway down the hamstring if you'd like. Whatever achieves a 30-degree angle is the right position. And that body pillow continues over the knee bolster. And then I have the body pillow folded underneath the ankle with a rolled towel helping that ankle bolster a little further underneath the Achilles. And to me, this looks like a pretty good 30-degree angle from that ankle all the way down to the client's hip. Now, when the client is pronated, whether you're working on the arms or legs, sometimes it feels like you're hyperextending the joint a little bit. Our joints can be extended a little bit for the arms and legs, for the shoulders and hips, but make sure you're not going beyond that 30-degree angle, because you wouldn't want to really overly hyperextend a joint. That could strain it and cause swelling. You can see when I'm doing the leg here that I pretty much have the pillow underneath, about 2/3 of the way underneath the quadricep, and I folded it again underneath the client's foot, and I also have the body pillow over the ankle bolster, and that's how I achieve my bolstering for the legs in manual lymphatic drainage. We have many different manual lymphatic drainage classes here at CE Institute. We do facial classes, full body classes, extremity classes, and more. So if you'd like to learn more, we hope that you sign up for one of our CE classes in either pre-recorded home study. You can attend a live webinar, and we also have in-person training as well. And we would love to teach you more about manual lymphatic drainage, the correct positions and placements to work extremities, and many other details in manual lymphatic drainage hands-on application. You can visit our website at CE, as in continuing education, that's ceinstitute.com. There you can find information to contact us if you want to reach out to us with further questions about signing up for more training. And you'll be able to see our blog and social media links and our YouTube station, which will also provide you more educational opportunities. So until we see you in a training, be safe.